of the cross breeds and siphon pipe needs to be carried out by human beings on their back. So for those 16 miles. And construction itself is not easy because we have no crane. And cable method was the only one that we are able to start the cross breed. This is the cover cable. With the help of cables, we are able to hang the hangers. And with the hangers, we are able to use the plants and started the construction of the cross bridge. And this is the foundation for the cross bridge. We had some problems, and again, we are the engineers that we need to deal it, and we are strong enough to go through those problems. Okay, here is the first buyer for the pipe siphon, and this is we are laying the pipe. The pipe are of 2 feet diameter, and this is the first. This is the cross bridge at a distance of 8 miles. The second one is 2 miles from here. That is 10 miles from the other side. This is the cross bridge. Seems to be supplying because it's about 100 feet high from the bed of the stream. And we can see the cross bridge, and this is the downstream side of the pipe, and upstream is in this area. This is the second cross bridge. I mentioned that it's 10 miles from the road side, and this one is second cross bridge. Okay. And there are many structures, like aqueduct for canal water over the drainage water, superfices for drainage water for over the canal water, and footbridges. Those things we need to construct along the canal, and we work manually from mixing, placing, and even compaction. Compaction we use sometimes a vibrator, but even manual is at the same time equal number. And this is the completed one of the aqueducts, and it's the longest one. I think it's 112 feet long. There are 4 spots. Sometimes we need to drain the canal water completely out of the canal. This is done with this help of escape. That is there the escape, gateway escape. And this one in the beginning time, and this one just before the first cross bridge, we need to drain the water completely. And wherever possible, we used to provide a spillway, automatic spillway, with a rise in water depth after some rise in water level after certain depth, flow out of the canal automatically and joins the drain. Our main command area was at a lower level than the yellow side, and it should be, otherwise water won't flow under gravity. But it is much lower than the slope we provide in the canal. The difference we manage by providing a fall structure. This is the main canal. But when the slope is steep, we provide series of falls, and we say cascade. It is hard to work. It is work to deserve, and it is nice to see. I started collecting the information by doing the survey, design thinking in the mind, what it should be, construct in the same way, and actually you can see it what you have once imagined before. This is the fall structure at 11 miles from the source, and still we can see the water flowing. And they are very happy, the farmers were very happy. Our main objective of the construction of this canal, branch canals, catch drains, structures, everything is to provide the stream water in farmers' land. This is done with the help of main canal and branch canal. And water is distributed through this canal regulator. All these regulators are manually operated. And when the water is at lower level, sometimes we need to raise the water level, and this we used to do with, by providing planks and there is a growth under the downstream of the canal regulator. Till now, we are discussing about the construction part on the construction side, which was not easy in this type of project. Mainly, we are in the remote place. And again, we have limited tools and equipment. There was another part which was very difficult in some ways. It was a World Bank funded project and the beneficiaries had to participate 7% of the total project cost voluntarily. In addition to that one, they had to provide land free of cost where needed. And on the top of that one, the very difficult part, they have to take responsibility after the construction work. Actually, there was a water user group, the elected members from the farmers, with its one chairman and some members. Its main objective was to help the irrigation project during the construction and take the responsibilities after the construction. So I had two different groups in my organization. One was the office staff, 40 in number, 40, and some construction contractors with more than 25 to 100 people were working. The second group, 5,000 villagers. There are some similarities and differences in between these two groups to deal with. For the office staff, I need to empower them and I need to support them. And they have to give them strength and confidence because I believe that their strength and confidence will be the real strength and confidence of the project. But to empower or even to support, I need to know their knowledge and skills to know what they can do for the project. Even more important was to know their attitude because I believe that there is no role for knowledge and skills if the attitude itself is wrong. But with the farmers, it is something different. I need to motivate them so that they would have the feelings that it was their project instead of feeling that project was for them. There is a big difference in these two types of feelings in terms of ownership and responsibility. And I need to educate them to let them know what they have to do for their own project. For both groups, I need to make a very clear environment, friendly environment, so everybody feel comfortable to work for the project. And I need to make very clear what the goal and objectives of the project are. So, it was to work in the right direction so that speed of every team member can put an effective value for the project, and it was to work for the effectiveness so that the efficiency of every team member can be counted. I believe that there is no rule for the speed if it is not in the right direction. There is no rule for efficiency if it is not for effectiveness. So, overall it was to create a right system and work in that right system. And all the team members, including the project manager, will be working inside that system. No project can make a success if the system itself is wrong, no matter how intelligent the people are, no matter how limited the people are. When somebody is working on the system, when somebody is working on the system, the governing factors, I say, is not the rules and regulations, because they still need to be created for the new ones. And the existing one needs to be modified. It is the goal of the project. It is the goal of the project and the vision in person's mind will give the project a vision to see beyond what still doesn't exist yet. And it is the mental creation before the actual physical creation takes place. When this vision is clear to every team member of the team, then we say there is a shared vision in the team. In this team with shared vision, every team member will be understanding what their responsibilities are, and every team member will be understanding what their responsibilities will be. In this type of team, it will be the question of difficult or difficult something for the team. Neither will it be the question of being strong or weak to do something for the team. Not even being busy or free to do something for the team. It will be the question of willingness, the attitude, whether to do something for the team. In this type of team, one will be working with everybody, with the knowledge and skills each team member has, with the tools and equipment the project has, and all the team members will be working for the project. Let me repeat again. One will be working with everybody, and everybody will be working for the team. Seems that I had a very wonderful team. It was just, I will tell you, the ordinary team. The construction part from the contractor's side was similar. They were monitored and evaluated from the higher office, and they were in 100% employees. But I could not make the volunteer work start for people's participation work start for more than 1 year, and I could not do anything to them. Neither could find out what is good. And I realized that it is not due to lack of knowledge in me, neither the lack of skills. I have a strong attitude to do something for the farmers. And I understand that it is a lack of the trust in the business. So, winning your heart and mind again seems to be my responsibility. Apart from the periodic meeting with the water user group, we used to have the general meeting